Changing mindsets and receiving new philosophies can be challenging. To make things less stressful, we at Mental Shampoo give a light wash through dialogue that can help one clean up their mindset. In this season, it's all about the brothers. Tapping into the mind of a black man to share various experiences with hopes of helping more brothers have a change of heart and a cleaner mindset. So tap in for a fresh wash with the latest episode of Mental Shampoo.
I'm probably end up preaching too one day. I gotta be like Steve Harvey. I got to get that TBN money, man.
Believe that.
Steve got that TBN money, then went right back to cussing. God damn. I was like, oh, how you finesse God like that?
Yo, here we are back in the building. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something before I even get into introductions. I know this conversation is going to be great. I've been laughing the whole time this brother done pulled up, man. Welcome to another episode of Mental Shampoo. It's Key Marcane coming to you all the way live, your favorite country cousin, your favorite Mississippian, and your best friend. You dig what I'm saying? This season is all about the brothers. Had some pretty dope brothers come in, and I was able to have some amazing conversations with these brothers. And now I got another dope brother straight out of Greenville, Mississippi. You dig what I'm saying? One of the funniest brothers I've ever met in my entire life, and I mean that for real, for
Thank
real.
You. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Merc B is in the building.
Yes, the one and only.
Glad to have you here, bro.
Glad to be here, man. Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
Man,
Talk
listen,
to him.
man. What the old folks say, blessed and highly favored
Blessed
in the Lord.
and highly favored.
Man, I'm so good. I'm so good, man. I'm good. I'm good, man.
Head space good, heart space good.
I'm good, bro. Like, I'm super, super good.
Yeah.
Like my boy D Smoke say, super good.
Super good.
Yeah, I'm super good, man. I have
rock
nothing to
with D
complain about, man.
Yeah.
Nothing at all, man. God is life is good. God is amazing. I don't want to say God is good. He's more than that. God really just is ...
Come on.
And you put in what
Preaching
you want to put
already.
in. But yeah.
Preaching already.
I mean, it's just he is, man. And I love it. I love that we are made in his image and we like him because we are ...
Come on.
And so you can't put us in the box, man. We more than conquerors and the victory is already ours. And yeah, you can pass the offering plate.
Pass the
You
offering
can pass
plate.
the offering plate.
So being from Greenville, Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
You know, how was it like growing up in Greenville?
So my childhood was amazing.
Okay.
Now, we didn't have a pot to piss in.
Okay.
Or a window to throw it out of.
Come on.
Like country folks say. Like, we didn't have a lot of material stuff. But, man, we had everything, man. We had all the love in the world. We had what we needed and maybe a little bit of what we wanted, too. But, man, I cannot understate this. Like, I love my hometown. Like,
Okay.
I love where I'm from. I love Jackson, too.
For sure.
And I have love for Hattiesburg as well too. So those are the three places that kind of molded and made me into who I am today. But man, I love Greenville, Mississippi. I love everything about being from the Delta. I'm a flatland boy all day, every day. I literally go home just to sit on my mama porch and drink coffee and wave
Come
at
on.
people that I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's passing by.
I think
or
that's a
whatever.
Southern thing. Just wave at folks you don't know.
Yeah, and just recharge, you know what I mean? Because, you know, when I go home, man, because as an artist, as you know, whatever, it doesn't matter, you know, art. But as an artist, man, it gets it can get weary sometimes
For sure.
or whatever. And sometimes, man, you need to be replenished and recharged. And home is that for me.
Yeah.
They don't care nothing about no Merc B. They want to see Kelly. They happy to see Kelly. They just proud of you because you out here doing something.
Yeah.
And like that's irreplaceable, man. So I can't thank my hometown enough for, you know, what they continue to do for me, and motivating and inspiring me and pushing me to be, you know, the best version of me. That's ever evolving. Ever evolving. So yeah, man. Big ups to Greenville, man.
Big ups to Greenville. I spent a lot of summers in Greenville, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, my godparents, they from up that way. So
Okay.
yeah, I spent a little time in Greenville.
I might know
for
your
sure.
folks.
The Browns.
I probably do
About
know
know
your
'em,
folks.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Okay.
So it's beautiful what you said though, right? Going back home, you know, don't nobody care about Merc B per se. They looking at Kelly.
They looking at Kelly.
You know what I'm saying? How and what made you get to the Merc B status? How was Merc B created? Like,
So funny. Like the creation of Merc B. Williams, I think it took a lot of stages. So how I got my name, a good friend of mine, Kendall Patterson, man, amazing artist. He actually curated a cartoon of all of his friends called Slam Evil. All he did was just drew us all.
yeah.
And he gave me the name. It was Mercenary B. Williams. That was my name. Because I was always angry. Like, I didn't even live here at the time, but I would be here every weekend. And I would just be venting about why I'm mad about this shit not being where I live. And I got to come down here and experience this with my brother and his friends. And I'm just out here mad. And, and they laughing. Like, I'm out here just snapping in the car. They killing themselves laughing. So that was the name he gave me. It just kind of stuck. And when I first started trying to do comedy now, not necessarily performing or being on the mic or hosting. When I first started trying to do comedy, I wanted to go by my government name. So I was like, I'm going to be Kelly Nash. That's who I'm going to be. And I'll never forget this. I was in Hattiesburg, and they just put me on the show on the strength of somebody else. And so, excuse me, they said my name, and like when I came out, the crowd was just like, because they were expecting like this hot blonde to come out. And I was like, you niggas got me. And so, and I bombed too. So
you bombed,
I bombed too. So I was like, okay, because like, I mean, I should have known it wasn't gonna go well, because they wasn't definitely this is not the Kelly Nash that they was looking for.
For sure.
And so I was like, you know what? I still got a corporate job. I don't want these people, I don't want to be applying for jobs and then they be looking and seeing the type of jokes I'm telling. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be Merc B. It's not necessarily separating myself from myself, but it's just, it just kind of stuck.
Okay.
And it caught on. Well, Mercenary is too long for people to say.
Yeah.
So I just shortened it to Merc B. Williams, man. So
it's a cool ass name.
It's crazy because they told me, like, when I made it on Comedy Central, it was like, what you want to go by? It was like, gonna put Kelly Nash on it. I was like, nah, I don't know what I'm gonna say, man. My mama gotta watch this. So yeah, let's just be Merc B. Williams. And it's just stuck, man.
So how has Merc B helped Kelly Nash though?
I think Merc, in a lot of ways, that's really good. That's a good question. You asked a really good question. I think Merc B, in a lot of ways, has freed Kelly.
That's heavy.
Really to be who he's purposed to be. They're really the same person. I've just given them two names. And so, Merc and Kelly, because you've talked to both of them. But they're really the same person. Like, they're really the same person. And the people who know me and love me are able to somewhat separate the two, or understand that, Merc B is the artist, but Kelly is the engine. And so Kelly fuels Merc B, but in a way, Merc B sharpens Kelly as well too. So yeah, man, I'm grateful for Merc.
For sure.
Which, on a deeper level, Merc is really just the creator. You just give him whatever name you want to give him.
I love that.
It really is. I mean, with God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you want to call him. It's really, Merc is actually who I'm supposed to be. That's who I'm purposed to be. And when you put Merc and Kelly together, they kind of become unfuckwittable.
Come on, talk to him.
Shout out to Miss Ann.
You did.
But yeah, they become unfuckwittable. And so that's where we are at this particular point in my life.
For sure.
Extremely unfuckwittable.
Believe that. You talked about comedy.
Yeah.
What sparked how did you know that you were funny, man? Because you funny as hell, bro. Like, just naturally funny.
Thank you.
You dig what I'm saying?
And I appreciate that, because that's subjective as hell. Like, it's funny people that ain't, which weird to say that, but like, it's funny people that ain't funny.
Big facts. They can't do
Like
stand
you
up.
sit down and have a conversation with them, like, man.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll get on stage. I know people who would get on stage and actually absolutely obliterate that stage.
Okay.
But you have a conversation with them, and it's like, okay, who are you?
Yeah.
It's like stepping outside of yourself.
Yeah.
I felt like I was not a class clown.
Mm-hmm.
None of that stuff. Obviously, I was pretty well known, like growing up. I mean, it ain't too many people walking around with somebody who looked just like them.
Yeah.
In the world, so that's always going to be intriguing to people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I'm not even the funniest person in my family.
Interesting.
Like, my family's hilarious.
Yeah.
My cousins, well, really, like they're really my sisters and brothers because we all grew up together. They absolutely hilarious. My brother is absolutely hilarious as well too. And honestly, that was the first person I saw perform on stage with a microphone.
Okay.
So a lot of people have, certain influences, in which the great ones are influential in my growth as well too. But I had never seen anybody tangibly be able to get on a microphone and control a crowd and make them feel whatever the emotion is that they're invoking until I saw my brother do that. Shout out to Cocky McFly.
For sure, man.
Until I saw my brother do that.
Yeah.
And so obviously we look alike. I'm like, all right, I guess I could do it too if he's doing it. And so I actually, funny thing, I started off doing poetry.
Yeah.
Man,
I remember that Sweet 106. That's how I learned of you through Sweet 106 or 60. Yeah, 106 or 601.
Sweet 106.
Yeah.
Man, I was terrible.
Yeah.
I was terrible. But all I wanted to do was perform. And I had so much respect for those other poets and other artists who had, worked and honed their craft that I didn't want anybody to, and my brother didn't do that. He didn't give me the opportunity. Like I had to work for it. And I do in hindsight, I appreciate that. Like, hey, because like when you knew, you got to go first. And if you know, like I know, going first is the worst. Don't nobody want to hear you.
Facts.
Ain't nobody paying attention for you. And there's this stigma that like if you go first, you suck. Like, they want to just go and get Buddy out the way. And y'all did suck. But, it gave me an opportunity to get on the mic and make mistakes.
For sure.
And you can't grow without making mistakes. And kind of figure out, okay, I knew I was supposed to be on this microphone. I just needed to figure out what my purpose was on it. All right, let me try poetry. All right. And then I tried ranting. And then ranting turned into hosting. And hosting turned into writing. And writing turned into stand-up. And stand-up turned into everything that you see now.
Wow.
And so it's a process.
Yeah.
In the process.
Wow. That's good.
To get to this particular point. So, yeah, like my brother was the first person I saw do this. And that's what really led me to say, okay, because I know I'm funny. That's not hard. I'm given that. That's a gift. How do I become hilarious?
Next level.
How do I become hilarious? And so like once I got a taste of it, even the first time when I did stand up and bombed, once I got a taste of it, man, there was no turning back after that. I was like, you know what? I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And so, yeah, man, shout out to all the people who have influenced me, all the artists, man. Celie McInnes, amazing mentor. It's so many people. It's too many people to name. But I'm definitely grateful for my brother taking the leap. I tell people this all the time, and I told you this as well too. A lot of times, other people's breakthrough hinges on you stepping out.
Big facts, yeah.
And if my brother would not have stepped out to try, then I may not have gotten the opportunity to actually see that tangibly. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't still be a comedian and I still wouldn't be successful. But I had something to look at every day.
And in close proximity, yeah.
Right, every day. And I had access to be able to pick his brain at the level in which he was at because that's what I was striving to get to. And so I'm forever grateful for him stepping out so I could step in.
Okay. Talking spicy. Do you have a favorite comedian?
I just have a lot of comedians that I like. I don't know if I just have a favorite. Honestly, man, most of my favorite comedians are from here. Like I love like my friends. I'm also a fan of them. I love Nardo. We talk often. Well, we all talk often. I love Rita. Absolutely love Rita. And I always knew that she was going to be exactly what she is right now.
Yeah, Rita been going hard.
And her work ethic, that's what I admire the most about her. Yes, she's funny. Yes, she's hilarious. Yes, she's an amazing human being as well. Like she's an amazing person.
For sure.
But man, her work ethic is unmatched.
Yeah.
And that's what I admire. There are a lot of things about her I admire, but I admire that the most about her. I like Nardo, man. He's fearless. That guy ain't scared of nothing. Like no stage, no crowd, no nothing. Like, hey, just give me the mic, turn it on, and you're gonna get this work.
For sure.
And I love that energy that we all have together. Shameless plug, March 26th, the opening date of the Born Funny tour. We out here.
Yeah.
Hattiesburg, get them tickets.
Get them tickets.
Get them goddamn tickets, cuz. But yeah, man, Marvin Hunter, who's also from Mississippi, man, living in Atlanta, based out of Vicksburg. Carlos Miller, Oxford native.
For sure.
85 South. All of that good stuff, man. So many other people, man. J.J. Williamson, Lynch Street born.
Yeah.
Lynch Street made, Alcorn State. All of that stuff, man. Him and Rita actually were performing with Cedric the Entertainer last night.
Yeah.
Man, it's just Mississippi got some of the funniest people in the world, man. K-Dub, you know, who actually is with Grand Hustle. Straight out the Delta, Cleveland, Mississippi, man. I could keep going talking about all the Mississippi comics, man.
You know, man, it's beautiful that you name all these people from Mississippi, right?
Don't let me leave out Curran Claiborne.
Come on.
Probably the hottest social media comedian. What y'all don't know is his stand-up fire.
Word.
His stand-up is fire, man. I know people see his characters and all that stuff, and he has this amazing following, but that dude got a fire set, though. A fire set. Ben Compton, my guy. Shout out to Ben, man. My Heart of the City fam as well, too. Wody. Amory, Mississippi's on. He in Hattiesburg. I could really keep going. Like
I love, like you putting me on some new people for sure. Some people I'm already familiar with, but it's like we have all this talent in Mississippi and everything. Do you feel like Mississippi is getting enough light? Do you feel like we're getting more light now with some of the things that are happening in Jackson? How can we make the light even brighter on the different talents that we do have here in Mississippi and Jackson more specifically?
I feel like, honestly, the responsibility is on us to continue to do what we're doing, because not only, again, is it going to shine the light on us, but it's shining the light on the people that are coming behind us. Like, we inspiring people every day right here to see that, you can do this on a national or a world stage, and you ain't got to go nowhere. You can be from right here. You can be from right here, man. You ain't got to leave to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm tangible. Yeah, I'm all over the country. Yeah, I've done some stuff on TV or whatever, but I'm right in Kroger just like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm tangible, and I think that means something, that people can see that and have access to know that there's greatness in this place. And I tell people all the time, man, if you can make it in Mississippi, you can make it anywhere.
Big facts.
Like, especially as an artist, because there are not a lot of things that are already here for us. We a lot of times have to create the opportunities and the experiences that we want and that we need really to cultivate our gifts. And supremely grateful for the people who have come before us, the artists before us who've gone through the trenches and the hard work, so we don't have to, do it as tough as they did. And we just gonna keep going and make it easier for the people behind us, man, especially when it comes to comedy, because really, Mississippi, in my opinion, is still kind of a baby in this new comedy industry.
For sure, yeah.
And so, we got places now where we can go and we can hear comedy. Obviously, Chuckles is here now, and they shout out to them for coming from Memphis and wanting to establish something here in Jackson. Mike Townsend, and he has his spot, Mike Town Comedy Club, as well too. That's been going for a while. The Wody, the brother I mentioned before, has the longest running comedy show in the state of Mississippi. And so he's celebrating his anniversary with that comedy show this month, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And so, yeah, man, like I remember having to go to the restaurants and the bars and some places, the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like wherever there's a mic at, we got to go, man. So, yeah, bro, we out here, man. We out, and it just makes you, it makes you stronger. It makes you better. And it makes you more creative because like we're in this particular space now.
For sure.
Your art is different from my art. Mine is different from yours, but I'm inspired by you and motivated by you to be better in my craft, just being around your energy.
Humble, man.
And it should be like that. Artists should inspire artists. It should always be like that. Like I love hanging out with super dope ass people.
Yeah.
Like I love being around super duper dope ass folks, bro. Cause like, yeah, like it's some dope ass niggas. Can I say nigga? Can I say nigga?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
On the camera I'm looking at. Nigga. No. I'm over here. Nigga. I'm gonna say nigga. Right there.
Blackity black.
But I love super dope ass black folks, man.
Come on, man.
I love, like when you called me, bruh, nigga, I was excited.
Man, bless
What
you,
time?
bro.
I don't, whatever. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen, man. Just to be around, this is a blessing. It's divine. It's ordained.
Believe that.
This does not happen by chance or happenstance, man. It's order in this. It's purpose in this. And whatever we supposed to get out of it, it's only gonna propel us in whatever else that we doing. So, bruh, I know I be going off on a tangent, but
I love it, man. That's
yeah,
what we
bruh,
here for.
You gotta follow me. I do this on stage too, but I be going from place to
Y'all
place.
gotta see.
But I'm
my guy
always
live.
in back.
You gotta see my guy live, man. Again, one of the funniest persons I've ever met. Glad to call him a brother.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to the journey you talked about, because you said you were anywhere there was a mic.
Anywhere.
Or anywhere, like the hood,
It didn't matter, bruh.
bars, anywhere, right?
Anywhere.
What has what has your journey like taught you, right, about yourself and about your craft?
For me, one thing it does teach you, like if you stay ready, you ain't ever got to get ready. That's one thing. Definitely always expect the unexpected because goddamn, some of these places, bruh.
Yeah.
Some of these places, man, I told some jokes that, man, I'm just thank you, Lord, for your grace and your covering.
I made it out.
Man, I made it out. I'm not gonna mention these places because I don't want you all to be discouraged from going there.
For so,
Man, listen, bruh. Yeah, and you gotta be you can't, you gotta understand, like we in these places in the hood, security really ain't the security. Like,
facts. They
if
just
you
there.
get to the door, man, security just got on he got just on a security shirt. That's
Facts.
it, man. And
That's
his
it.
regular clothes, and he got black forces on. So that let you know right there. He probably can't shoot, but he got hands.
Yeah.
He got them forces on. And he out there with a blunt in his mouth. I'm telling you can't bring weed in the club.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. And it ain't really no security, bro.
Nah.
And you gotta be careful what you say on stage, cause folks sensitive, man.
That's a good one.
People want to hear you tell jokes, but
That's a good one.
It's funny until the joke on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, expecting the unexpected, man, it builds you up, man. It does. It make you strong. Because all of it is, it all works together. Romans 8:28. So all things work together. All of them, always. They all work together, and like that works to get to this particular point.
For sure.
Because that's really the work. On stage, it's easy. That's easy.
You talk.
When you go to the gym,
Yeah.
that's the work.
Come on.
But like when you come out,
Yeah.
it's easy.
Talk heavy.
That's easy, man.
Talk heavy.
And so, put in the work.
Yeah.
The reward is the easy part. I'm on this stage for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, hosting 30 minutes, whatever. That's easy. That's easy. I already worked. I already cried. I already struggled. I already broke down. I already quit 17 times. And I'm still here. So the stage can't break me, man. I'm going to be broken for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, you finna get this work.
For sure.
That's what you finna get.
Okay.
You finna get this work. I get hyped talking about it. Like when it's time for me to perform, I'm always nervous, but it just be Because I'm built for this, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm built for this life, bro. I'm built for it. I'm not worried about what nobody else doing.
Love that.
I just know when I get on this microphone and I do me, like I do me,
Come on.
I'm unfuckwittable.
Come on.
I am. And it's not on no cocky shit, man. It's just I know who my dad is.
Come on.
And I know what he put in me.
Yeah.
And so when I'm on this microphone, and everybody should carry themselves in life just like that.
I love that.
I can't be stopped. It's a fixed fight. The victory already mine.
Believe that.
What I'm scared of for? Man, listen. Finna get this work. That's what's finna happen. I know I'm funny.
Yeah.
I know this. I don't have to try to do that at all. Man, and I'm grateful and I'm humbled by it. Why people take the H out of humble? I've never understood that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just think that's some dumb shit that folks do. Humble. Preachers, Baptist folk do that shit. Anyway, sorry, Baptist people, if you watching. But yeah, man. Bruh, I'm built for this, man. Going throughout, man, and some of these stories I really can't tell on camera. Because then I had to give you names. And, man, let me tell you about that time we drove to Memphis. This is the whole story. It's just some stuff you can't tell. You got this, but, that's porch talk.
Come on.
Like the old folk tell. But, man, we done been through so much stuff and seen so much stuff and still yet to see things. Because you're going to see more and do more when you get to other levels and all that other kind of stuff as well, too. So, yeah, man, I'm here.
For sure. Now,
out here.
You talked about exercise, right? Doing the work, going to the gym, that's the actual work. Now, you have exercise, and then you have what I like to call inner size, right? In the beginning, I asked you about your head space, your heart space. What does Merc B do for self-care, mental health, whatever you want to call it?
Man, well, a lot, because I think in these last few years, definitely, just with different situations and circumstances that have occurred in my life on a personal level, and seeing other black men go through those same types of things, and wanting to essentially be the change that I seek. You can't pour from an empty cup. And I think it's important that we take care of ourselves, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
What works for me may not work for you. But whatever that looks like, whatever you got to do. For me, I like to completely disengage from stuff and just really be a lot of times. Shoes make me happy. Shoes make me happy. I have on a brand new pair of shoes now. Shoes make me happy. They're therapeutic. I need to chill out though. I do. But yeah, yes, shoes make me happy. Just really, man, really trying to be around really good energy as well too, man. And books help as well too. And really having spaces to do what we're doing right now. This is absolutely therapeutic. Being able to have a conversation with another black man on whatever topics that we want to talk about, and know that this is a safe space for us to essentially be whatever it is we want to be. If we feel like, screaming, turning up, crying, whatever that is, like there's no judgment here. Because all that we want is you to be the best version of you, for yourself, first and foremost, always for the kingdom, and then thirdly for your community. And so, yeah, man, I do all that stuff. Like even when I have blockage, like I try to get in spaces where artists are. Like I hang out at the Flamingo, 133 Commerce Park Drive. Y'all owe me money.
What's up?
I hang out at the Flamingo. I go to offbeat places where I know artists kind of like, or I try to find out where art is, man. I sit out like a beautiful day like today, man. I find somewhere to sit outside, man, meditate and just kind of be, grab a stogie and some coffee. Irish coffee, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
If you like that, I'm probably going to get one of those when I leave here. Little Irish coffee, good stogie, man, and really and reflect. And I think a lot of times, we don't give ourselves the same grace that we give other people.
Heavy.
And we got to be gentle with yourself.
For sure.
Pat yourself on the back. Give yourself some credit, man. You may not be where you want to be, but you're certainly not where you are, and you've come so far. And we need to be proud of us in whatever section or place that we're in life. You need to be proud of self. You need to be, and it's okay to be that. It is okay to be that. And so I try to sit with that and not be so hard on myself, because I'm hard on me. I try not to be so hard on myself and say, because comparison is a thief of joy. And so I can't compare myself to anybody else's journey, because this is just my journey. It's just what it is. I'm going to get to where I'm supposed to go.
It's heavy. But
it's all in his time, not mine. And I have to understand it. And just learn to enjoy it. Like, man, this journey is so much fun. Like, just being in this. Like, if I do nothing else, I've made it. I've already made it.
That's dope.
To come from where I've come from my neighborhood. Yeah, I've made it. Not a lot of people make it.
Yeah.
At all. A lot of homies not here. Still on the block. But man, I'm here, bruh. I've made it. Like, I have literally made it.
Yeah.
I'm famous to folks, which is weird as shit to me. Like, that's super weird to me. Super weird. I'm just a regular dude, man. I just happen to be around extraordinary people, and I have extraordinary opportunities. I can't really explain it, but man, I'm out here. Like, it's people in places that I've never been to in my life who know who I am.
Yeah.
Who want my services. And that's mind-boggling and blowing to me, because you don't ever think that you pray for these things.
For sure, man.
But, man, because a lot of times, really, man, sometimes we can be completely transparent. Sometimes we be praying, but we don't really be believing we're going to get that stuff.
That's a fact.
We don't be believing, like, God, I'm going to pray for this. But
that's where the delayed blessings come from.
Right.
You be delaying yourself.
Yeah, be like, you know what, I don't really be believing I'm going to get this stuff. Then when you get it, you be like, man, I sure did pray for this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro.
That's a fact, man. Loving the fact that you continue to recognize the creator of everything created. Loving the fact that, you know, you are paying homage to your friends and your community, as I know you already do. What are you hoping, like, your comedy does for people, for communities, for your family? What are you hoping that your comedy does for everybody?
I definitely hope for my family, man. I hope it get my mom out the hood.
For sure.
I always say that, so I'm gonna get my mom out the hood. That's why I tell jokes, man. I'm gonna get my mom out the hood.
Yeah.
But she ain't gonna leave, though. My mama she ain't gonna never goddamn leave, bruh. I'm like, Mom, you gonna ever leave here? She's like, she ain't gonna
home
leave.
Is home, man.
So yeah, I'm just gonna rebuild the house. I'm gonna fix the one she got and leave her right there, so she could just be happy and live out her best days right there. She ain't gonna never leave. Or I may build a house out in the country. She gonna stay in Greenville, though. My mama ain't never leaving. It's fine. It's okay. You know, it's all right. That's what she feels like, her best self. And that's cool. I want her to be in a place and space where she happy and all of that. So
for sure. Definitely
want to get my mom out the hood. I really want to contribute in the community in any way that I can, in whatever capacity that is, whatever that looks like. I strive to be wealthy and rich from a financial standpoint. Obviously, to be comfortable and to be able to take care of my family, you know, and all of that stuff. But it's really so I want to be the one to give the handout. I want to be the one that I can say, okay, man, you need a space, Kemar? All right, bet. Come on, man, I bought this space. It's yours. You don't owe me nothing.
Blessings.
I just want to see you win. Like, I want to be that guy, to be able to say, nah, you good, man. I got you. We good. We're good. It's already paid for.
Yeah.
Everything you need. You and Ken, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ken.
Shout out to Ken with the camera work,
Ken.
man.
Yeah, like,
Ken
I got
all
y'all.
this
like,
popping, man.
That's what I really want to do, man.
Kendrick Davis, creative arts.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I want to do, man. I want to give back in that capacity.
For sure.
As far as myself, man, I'm super blessed, bro.
That's
I'm
lovely,
super blessed,
man.
I want to go wherever this gift takes me. And just, really
It's making room for you for sure.
Yeah, because at this particular point, man, I'm just in a space. I'm in such an amazing space and place that I'm learning to really just enjoy it and not put too much pressure on myself, and to know that, I know that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not a fact of if, it's more a fact of when.
Yeah.
And so just continuing to work and continuing to be prepared and ready when it does come, because blessings come a lot of times, but we don't be ready. We don't pray for the preparation to be ready for them, and we don't really pray for the wisdom to sustain them either.
Heavy.
And so just really wanting to do that, man, and really be able to give somebody the same opportunity that somebody gave me. I want to be able to do that as well, man. Like, yeah, bro, I'm just looking forward to all of whatever the future holds and all that stuff, and really be a safe space for people from a mental health standpoint, especially black men, or black people in general. I love black folk. I'm just telling you, I love black people.
Believe that.
I do. But especially for black men, I do think that our women have done an amazing job of being more than enough.
For sure.
And I think it's time for us to take our rightful place to be able to give them a break now. And so we got to keep creating kings. And we got to heal. We got to heal ourselves, man. We got to heal ourselves, man, and have spaces to where we can do that, man. And that starts with the mind, the body, and all of that other stuff follows. You heal your mind, you heal your spirit, and everything else will follow.
Big facts.
And so, we want to take care of ourselves mentally. We got to be here. We got to be here, like, for real. We got to be healthy. We got to eat right. It's tough. But we got to eat right, man. We got to be active, because, you only get one temple. So you got to take care of it. You got to take care of it. So we want to do all those things, man. Yeah, I could keep going, but yeah.
That's lovely, man. I love it.
I'm
Two
deep
more
today.
things.
Shit.
Two
I'm
more
deep.
things.
It's supposed to be funny. I'm deep as fuck.
What is some of the best advice that you've ever received? And what advice would you give your younger self or young brother?
Oh, shit. Nigga.
Talk spicy.
All right.
Let's go.
So, all right, something, and this is on any level. So, it's a lot of stuff, man. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance.
For sure.
I say that a lot. My cousin, my brother, Nick Fontaine, who's really a lot of stuff. I can't say he's this and that. I'll just say he's a Renaissance man. And I'm just grateful to have access to him. That was one of the first things that he said to me, and it always stuck. The great C. Lee McInnes, who's another amazing mentor, he said, like the girls that like you. Like the girls that like you. Which,
that's a fact.
Pursue what's pursuing you. You'll get grabbed from that. Like the girls that like you.
Yeah.
Or like the people that like you.
Big facts.
So that was some romantic advice that he gave me. I got some good romantic advice too, man. A lady told me, a young lady I was actually dating for a long time, her mom told me that one time. She was like, she said, don't start nothing you can't keep up.
My auntie told me that.
Don't start nothing. She wasn't lying. She wasn't lying.
Not at all.
I ain't listen to her. She wasn't lying. Don't start nothing you can't keep up.
You can't
man.
keep it up, my guy. Let
you
it
can't
be.
keep up, man. My grandma always said, I'm just dropping gems today. My grandma always said, one monkey don't stop no show. So it don't matter, man. If you are all that you need to do whatever it is that you want to do in this life, and don't let no one thing or one person stop you. So make that happen. What else? It's so many that I got. Like, Felix Anderson, amazing brother. Iron sharpens iron, but you can't be sharp hanging around butter knife people. That's a good
like
one.
that.
And he's got a book and some other stuff as well too, man. So yeah, man. I'm just what I would tell. What I would really tell my younger self I mean, obviously, there's endless advice you would give your younger self. But I really would tell my younger self that, I love him and he's enough.
Yeah, that's always good.
I would just tell him that I love him.
For sure.
And he's enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blessing to be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because we sometimes think that we're inadequate in a lot of ways, especially when you're pursuing these dreams and going after, what you feel like, whatever is your purpose is, whatever that journey looks like. But like, I would definitely tell that brother, man, I love you, Kelly. Kelly Lamar Nash, I love you.
The whole name.
And you are enough. I would totally tell him that.
Yeah.
You're enough.
I love that, man.
Enough is enough.
Hey, man, this was a beautiful dialogue.
Absolutely.
Give you your flowers. You dig what I'm saying?
Give you flowers while you're here. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I've said it privately, and I'm gonna say it publicly. And don't cut this, Ken. I know you're gonna edit. Really don't cut none of this shit out. Goddamn, bro. Cause listen, this shit fine. Bro, it's fine, cuz. Don't cut none of this shit out, man. They need to see this Amazon jewelry I got on. All this shit. They need to see it in all its glory. Shout out to my sister before I say what I'm going to say. Shout out to my sister, man, Jessica Trigg Brown, for making this amazing sweatshirt. Famous-ish. We famous, but, it's kind of like the ish. So shout out to her for that. Please check out. I'm plugging before I get to this. So shout out to y'all follow me on all social media, man. It's at Merc B Williams, MERC B Williams. Make sure you follow me. Go get them tickets. March 26th is going down, man. We opening up the Born Funny tour. It's crazy because this is the first time I'm going on tour in the place where I started doing comedy. So it's kind of like so I started doing comedy in Hattiesburg, and I'm opening a national tour in the place where I started. That makes me super emotional to think about that. Life comes at you full circle, and you work hard for these moments. Thank you to my sister, my friend, Rita Brent, for the opportunity. She could have took anybody on the road with her, but she chose me, and she chose my brother Nardo as well too. And so I'm eternally grateful for her for this experience and this journey that we're going to embark on. Nice. You better get them tickets, bro, because when I tell you, I don't know if you've ever seen the Hilarious Homies together, but listen to me. It's going to be ignorant. You're going to pee on yourself a little bit. I'm going to go on tell you, you're going to just a little pee. You know what I mean? If you're over 40, you might need to wear your pamper, but you're going to just piss a little bit. Lady, put your panty line in, all that. It's going down. It's going down. And so, shout out to the Vibe Controllers podcast. Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother, my forever friend, Cocky McFly. So, the greatest of all time is what I call him. And so, thank you to him for being the example for me. And y'all check out the Vibe Controllers podcast. It's absolutely amazing. We actually are dropping our 11th episode Thursday. We dropped episode 11 on Thursday. We're going to wrap up season 1 of the podcast. We'll be on all streaming platforms soon, but you can check us out on YouTube. Check us out on SoundCloud. We finally got that situated. You can actually go to our page too, man, and go copy a sweatshirt. So it's still cold. So go get your sweatshirt. Pre-order is still open and available. So make sure you follow that. Shout out to Shamika Reed and Young, Gifted, and Empowered. We got some stuff coming with them. Nice. I can't talk about that, but an amazing opportunity is happening with that. Shout out to Fifth Child, Stephen Brown, who's also the producer of the podcast. And so really the mastermind behind getting the Vibe Controllers together. And we're going to have to do this again with both controllers in the house. Indeed. Because, listen, it's going to be foolish. We probably get to arguing in this motherfucker, too. That's just what brothers do. And I need you guys to, if you don't do anything else after you listen to this, I need you to like, I need you to follow, I need you to subscribe to everything that this brother Key Marcane is doing. Mental Shampoo, and also the Family Tree Podcast with Miss Ashley F.G. Norwood in the building, man. Make sure you support this brother, man. That, man. Always been amazing, and the energy is always good from the day we met. It's always, I know that the future is in good hands. Even though we're and there's a little gap age-wise, man. You're extremely wise beyond your years. And it says a lot about somebody who is teachable and soaks up as well too. Because there are times when we need to learn how to listen and not talk so much. And not a lot of young dudes know how to do that.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful for you, grateful for this platform, man. Grateful that we can be an example to show that black men dope as shit. And we out here to do dope stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And again, man, you know, if I'm unfuckwittable, that nigga unfuckwittable too. Because I don't fuck with nothing but unfuckwittable niggas. That's just what it is.
You
so
did.
The energy, it's all, you know what it is, man. Goddamn. You know, you already know, baby. I'm finna get real hood. I forgot where I was, but you know the energy, man.
For sure, man.
Man, listen, this is amazing. I've always been a fan of mental shampoo. And so for me, this is a goal. This is, I can check this off my box. I've always wanted to be on here and I always wanted to be a part of this. And so I can check this off my list, man. And I hope this not the last time.
Not at all, brother.
I hope it's not the last time.
Come back anytime,
And
man.
I hope I ain't talk folks to death because Ken look like he ready to wrap up. It's all good. I can feel your energy, man. You with the shit. It's straight. You know, I'm this what I do, man. I get paid to say what people think, and they don't want to say it out loud. You're like, God damn, that nigga called me talk like a motherfucker though. It's all good, bro. You can say it. You can say that shit, man. You can. You're like, that nigga dope, but he can goddamn talk. This how you know I don't get to talk to nobody. I just be like, I'm like, shit, I'm just
whole lot of mental shampoo going on.
This how I
man.
get to talk, nigga. Listen, hey, this is some shampoo. Now we got to wash this shit out with some liquor. Look, we all know. But yeah, man, support everything that you see everybody doing
what I'm saying
on these platforms or whatever. And I'm gonna let you go on close. I always say this before I leave.
Talk
man.
to him.
Listen, you already know what it is. Stay up, man. Stay blessed and always stay free. Y'all share that shit. You know what it is.
Merc B, ladies and gentlemen, peace and blessings,
always received.
Love and respect. It's Key Arcane coming to you all the way live. Your favorite country cousin, your favorite Mississippian, and your best friend. You just tapped in to another experience of mental shampoo.
Vibe controllers, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go.
We lit.